Hello, this is Daisy coming to you from Toronto, Canada, straight from the headquarters of the Wagner Sailing Rally 2021, otherwise referred to as the WSR 2021. Today, and only today, I have the pleasure of hosting a few members of the WSR, and I promise you that these interviews are nothing short of captivating. But first, who are we? Who is Wagner? And what is the WSR 2021? So first of all, we are a non-for-profit organization of sailors from Canada, the United States, and Poland, who beginning in 2012 and every 3 years after that, have been gathering together in the beautiful British Virgin Islands to celebrate the accomplishments of the first Pole to circumnavigate the world on sails. That would be Captain Wagner. With that in mind, allow me to introduce you to the Commodore of 2015 WSR, Mr. Zbigniew Turkiewicz. Zbigniew, welcome. Please tell us a bit about who Captain Wagner was.
Władysław Wagner, first Polish sailor, circumnavigated the globe in the years 1932-1939. He left Polish harbor on the Baltic Sea on the 29-feet yacht, equipped with a compass, 2 charts, and Wagner's school experience. He was 19 years old. Wagner and his Zjawa sailed by the Baltic, North Sea, Atlantic to Dakar. Colón, Panama was reached, but the heart of Zjawa had given out. In the search for another boat, the unfinished hull of 45 feet was found, and Wagner converted it to the catch rig and named Zjawa II. Władysław Wagner and his Zjawa II sailed from Panama to Fiji Island, where the yacht was destroyed. Wagner returned to the South America, where he built the Zjawa III. On the peaceful morning of September 2nd, 1939, the news that Poland had already been invited by Germany stopped Zjawa III, the Great Yarmouth. After World War II, Wagner and his wife Mabel settled at the Trellis Bay in British Virgin Islands.
Thank you, Zbigniew. Now, let me introduce you to another one of our organizers, Mr. Slavek Krulikiewicz. Slavek, please tell our audience what was so important that Captain Wagner did in the British Virgin Islands and why we celebrate him.
After arriving in BVI, Captain Wagner started building infrastructure on the Beaver Island that includes landing strip, shipyard, his house for sailors, and cottages. Many of the buildings still standing there. He had always a motto in his life that don't tell me that it cannot be done. And I think that's a motto that we all can follow. He also was a writer. He wrote 3 books, 2 in Polish that was printed in Poland before World War II, and 1 after the war. The first one was Temptation of Horizon, and the second one was By the Sun and Stars. He was a guy that basically, when he thought about something, he put his mind in it and just do it. And that's great because this is more than just sailor, more than being Polish. I think it's very much just man of his word and of his dreams.
Thank you, Slavek. Next, I have the pleasure of introducing you to the WSR 2018 Commodore, Mr. Adam Korzeniewski. Adam, can you please tell the audience about the WSR 2021 and what is involved?
All the Wagner sailing rallies have been organized by Polish sailing communities in North America. Participants came from all over the world. Each event, we proudly welcomed the tall ship Fryderyk Chopin, who sailed from Poland, to be with us. Also welcomed a lot of private yachts and special yachts such as Fazisi and Catharsis II. The second WSR event in 2015 saw the highest amount of participants. That was almost 600 sailors. In 2018 was most unique. It took place right after the British Virgin Islands were hit by 2 major hurricanes. Our event was the first one of its size hosted by BVI after these hurricanes, which left many of us saddened by the devastation we witness. Seeing as the economy of these islands depends on tourism, we have made it one of our goals to continue having these events here.
Thank you, Adam. My next guest is yet another one of our organizers, Mr. Joseph Alexandrovich. Alex, we can appreciate that none of these events would be possible without the support of the British Virgin Islands government and the people there. Can you please tell us a bit about that?
We will be sailing through Sir Francis Drake Channel, past Tortola, this famous Treasure Island, Peter Island, and very well-known Dead Man's Chest Island, right through the famous National Park, the Bath, to Trellis Bay and Bellamy Key, our meeting place. Among our friends, we have Premier of BVI, Mr. Orlando Smith, OBE, Wagner's right-hand man, Mr. Obel Penn and his family. Also, many friends from BVI and local people. When on Jost Van Dyke Island, make sure you try famous painkiller drink made of excellent Passer's rum right on the beach. I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it.
Thank you, Alex. Finally, I have the pleasure of introducing you all to the present Commodore of the Wagner Sailing Rally 2021, Mr. Andrew Mushinski. Andrew, welcome.
It's been a privilege to be the Commodore of the next Wagner Sailing Rally, which will take place in British Virgin Islands in January 2021. The event is organized by the Wagner Sailing Society. We would like to invite not only the sailors but everyone to participate in our event. We hope to see you all in beautiful British Virgin Islands. For more information, please follow us on Facebook at Wagner Sailing Rally. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. I want to thank all the members of the Wagner Sailing Rally 2021 that spoke with us today. I also want to thank all the participants from all our events in the past. I look forward to seeing all of you in January 27th to 29th of 2021 in the British Virgin Islands. Have a great day.